Hey, welcome back, Mobility Project. Talking about a corner of the thoracic spine that is hard to get. And one of the things that happens is when an athlete goes hand behind back, you can see that her scapula wings up a little bit here. So if I'm stiff through the kind of mid or low thoracic spine, then a lot of my low trap doesn't work. My kind of the stabilizers that pull that scapula and stabilize it back just don't turn on. So if I'm going to have full interrotation, if I can't control the shoulder blade, then the mechanics of the whole kind of shoulder rotator cuff are inhibited. So one of the factors that we see is when we work on athletes trying to improve their interrotation, we try to get them to self-mobilize in these tissues. And with Laura here, a lot of this tissue ends up being very, very stiff. So here's going to be our fix. Mobilize the position of restriction, biasing extension and interrotation. She's going to take the ball and place it along the border of her scapula. Now, when the advanced clinical reasoning here, when I'm trying to improve my overhead positioning, scapula comes up, higher ribs limit that. When I'm trying to work on interrotation, then the scapula depresses in extension, and then the lower ribs kind of limit that. So what we're going to do is we're going to mobilize those. So pop on up, Laura. Let me show you what we've got going on. So she's going to take that ball, hand behind back, on her back, and she's going to place that next to her scapula. She'll figure it out. Rolls around on it. Now, we've idealized, and you can see how she's missing that interrotation fine. Now she's got enough pressure, she's rolling on that, she can breathe, and then because this is how we roll, and because Laura's a super stud, one of the things that we can do is add a little extra weight at the chest. So with the other hand, I'm going to give you this ball, and you're just going to hug yourself with this right over that. Got it? Does that smash your boobs? You okay? Excellent. Now, this can be done with a 45-pound plate, but using a 65-pound concrete ball is a little more butch. Don't you agree? It's legit. And now, this is a way for her to get some more pressure over that rib. Do you feel the difference? Yeah. Of course you do. So don't be afraid to try this with a 25-pound plate, a 45-pound plate, or whatever concrete ball you have lying around your kitchen. That's fine. The issue now is that this is a way that we can actually tie the arm into a position that we're trying to emphasize. So here's our position of restriction, our position of emphasis. Mobilize that rib at that place, and then she's just kind of moving around, taking a big breath. No problem. Don't be scared. Scared, S-K-R-D-T, the opposite of unscared, right? Ways to improve that interrotation. I'm going to dismount here. Oh, nice. You've left a little Superman, Superwoman logo on your chest. Pop on up and let's show the kids. And then just work on your interrotation here for a second. Just show us, is there a difference on the interrotation?
Definitely on that arm.
Well, is that the side we're doing? That's so weird. You can almost see it, huh? MobilityWOD, thanks, dude. See you guys tomorrow.